Let's do it.
All right, Vanessa, all good cheesecakes start with a good crust.
Yes.
I noticed you have these sort of old-fashioned ginger snaps too.
Yeah, they're super delicious.
Does that make a difference for you in how your crust is flavored?
Mm-hmm. And it does it all by itself. I don't really have to do anything.
Oh yeah, because it has molasses and cinnamon and ginger and all the spices right inside it. Yum. Okay, ready?
Yeah, let's go. And then you can hear it quiets down.
Yeah.
And then you know it's really kind of ground up. I think that's good.
All right.
And then you take brown butter. How we brown the butter, you just basically put butter in a pan, and you have to really eyeball it to make sure that it doesn't cook too fast. You just have to make sure you watch it until it gets golden brown.
And if you start seeing the brown flecks, those quickly can turn black,
Yeah.
which is when you've burned the butter.
Yeah.
So just watch for the brown flecks and right away take it off the heat because
Yes.
it will still keep cooking off the heat.
Yep. And there you are.
Oh,
It's
that
very
looks
simple.
delicious. And you use parchment paper inside your springform pan.
Yep.
Springform pan has a spring on the side. It's like a clamp that opens and closes so that when you have the cheesecake in there and you unclamp it, it releases the cheesecake without you having to like scoop around the sides.
And then you just press it down until, you know, it feels nice and even.
Okay, mine never looks that nice and even, so if you're having anxiety at home, don't. How many cakes did you make before you got here today?
Well, yesterday I made 26 cakes.
Oh, wow, okay.
And I got 18 out the door this morning.
Oh, cheesecakes. Okay, putting the Pam on the side is just gonna help it release.
Yep. Then we put it in the oven about 325 for 2-3 minutes, just to let it set. The next step is we blend 4 8-ounce packets of Philadelphia cream cheese. Room temperature, if it's not room temperature, you get clumps. 2 cups of sugar. You can maybe go a little bit higher. All right, and I think that's nice and evenly.
Yeah, it looks really creamy and really well blended. Now, there is 100% pure Libby pumpkin, and that is this. And there is also pumpkin pie filling that's Libby. So make sure you buy the pumpkin, straight pumpkin, no added seasonings. So we have our own pumpkin pie spice that we're putting in. I'm going to take this very seriously and make sure I mix it up.
And I'm gonna add the egg.
Okay. All right, so I've got my pumpkin pie seasoning incorporated. Vanessa asked me to incorporate about half of the mixture.
I'm gonna add a little vanilla bean extract.
Ooh, look at that.
Start the blender slow because you don't want it all over yourself. And then look at that, it just kind of all blends evenly.
What a beautiful color.
And there you have it. And then you just pour it in your crust.
What I love about this is you're making this look so easy. Is there a secret to not having a crack in your cheesecake?
Over mixing. And honestly, I think if you have a crack, that's okay. It means, you know, it's made fresh.
All right, let's get it in the oven.
All right, you can do it at 350 or about 50 to 55 minutes.
Stanley's exhausted from all of this cooking. One of the things that I notice about your cheesecakes is the whipped cream. It really like sets the cheesecake over the top.
Yeah.
And when you read about making whipped cream, like having everything cold is
Yes.
good.
Cold,
Okay.
of course, the heavy whipping cream. It's really good to get the bowl really cold and the mixer.
Okay.
And then take a cup of sugar, about a tablespoon of powdered sugar. And then you eyeball a nice little dollop of, maybe that was a little heavy-handed, but vanilla
like
bean
vanilla.
extract. Mix it away. You go high.
Have you ever been not paying attention and made butter?
Yep.
Me too.
Yep.
Oh, it's already getting whipped.
Here it is. And I think it's pretty much done.
Yeah, I would say. Mom, can I lick the beater?
Go for it.
We still have the one pumpkin cheesecake in the oven, but Vanessa brought us another one because after it's out of the oven, you have to let it set up overnight in the refrigerator, right?
Correct.
So how do you do your magic
So
whipped cream situation?
let's just go for it.
It's like a crater just waiting for you to pile that delicious vanilla whipped cream in it. Oh boy.
Look at that.
Yeah, look at that is right, friend. This is the leftover crumbs from the ginger snaps with the brown butter that we made on the crust.
Look at
Boom! Smells like your grandma's house in a good way. Not like, you know how sometimes there's bad grandma, like this is like delicious grandma just made something and it's waiting for you to come and have it smell.
Look at that.
It is just like a thing of beauty.
Delicious.
Do you get as excited as I do when you make something and it's good? Like every time.
I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah, I mean, who can do that?
Me?
That is a real cheesecake pro. Me, I can. This is my job. I do it well. Vanessa, happy Halloween. Thanks for being my taste bud.
Thank you for having me.
Wow.
So good.
I can't believe how smooth it is. And you're just like an expert at this. Yes. Gingery, cinnamony, a little cardamom maybe that's in the pumpkin pie spice. Those ginger snaps, you can taste the molasses that's in there.
Y'all ready?
So good.